been one of the most difficult things our family has ever dealt with. It really just turned our whole lives upside down. When our daughter came to us and told us about the struggle that she was having, I didn't know what an eating disorder was.
My doctor came in and he, does the exam and he weighs you and all this stuff, and he was listening to my heart and he's writing all this stuff down, and he goes back to us and says, Courtney, if you continue to do what you're doing to yourself, you will be dead within 6 months. And that was my wake-up call.
I was eating away pain, and at the same time, like, I need to go run, I need to go run, I need to go run. And so I would eat and eat and eat, and then run a couple miles the next day. The next day I'd be hungry because I ran so much, and I would want to, continue to kind of eat away the pain. The following day I would run even more. The next day I would eat even more, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until it was just a full-blown cycle that was really devastating.
To say that body images and body image issues are a white girl's disease or a white girl's issue, it's not true. And traditionally, in cultures of color, Latin American, Hispanic, African American, this notion of being thin is taboo. You take this female that's gone through that life, those teachings, those traditions, and she goes through college, and then she finds herself in corporate America, where her competition is that white female who has embraced the stereotypical image of what's attractive, and she becomes the poster child for a woman in corporate America, someone who's able to maneuver in the circles and who's accepted by that culture as someone that even others are comfortable with. And so there comes the struggle and the imbalance.
In 2003, a group of concerned health professionals and community leaders decided to work together to help stop this silent epidemic. They formed the EDCT, Eating Disorders Coalition of Tennessee. Working together, the members of the EDCT are committed to educating others about eating disorders and helping people and their families who are affected.
Throughout my recovery, especially at the beginning of my recovery, I didn't really know anyone else who had been through what I had been through, and didn't really know where to go to get the kind of support in that recovery that I needed. The EDCT provided me not only with a network of clinicians, nutritionists, therapists to aid me in my recovery, but also provided me with a network of other people who were recovering as well.
In a host of ways, EDCT serves as a resource for individuals, families, practitioners, schools and coaches, and the whole community in a network that spans the state of Tennessee.
Treating eating disorders is very complex and really does need a team approach, which I really began to understand a lot better after attending one of the Coalition's physician training sessions. That Saturday morning taught me a lot of information that I've been able to incorporate in my practice.
The Coalition's website, edct.net, helps connect people with the help and information they need. Through a speakers bureau and annual community chat, EDCT helps educate thousands of Tennesseans each year on nutrition, dieting, obesity, body image, and eating disorders. An annual forum offers continuing education for professionals. Once a year, a gala fashion show for every body celebrates the beauty of all shapes and sizes. And through Families Supporting Families, EDCT brings together people who offer help and hope to those dealing with the impact of an eating disorder in a way that's confidential and supportive.
We are totally a volunteer group. We are not therapy. We're just a group of parents and loved ones who come together to have a place to talk to other people who understand. This group has done more for me than I feel I've done for it. And having a place where I can go and tell them what I'm going through and having them support me, but just knowing that we're supporting one another has been so important.
Everyone affected by disordered eating has one thing in common. They're different. In fact, in this country, there are millions of different faces of eating disorders. Thankfully, here in Tennessee, there's one uncommon place they can turn.
Really, really thankful to be a part of this group, and I feel like I as a person have gained, not only in terms of knowing how to help my daughter and how to love my daughter, but even grow myself personally. And our family, I think, has also benefited in terms of learning how to be responsible for decisions and being able to care for each other in a better way.
It was just so amazing to find people who understood.
To go through any experience, you will not fully move through it unless you have support from other people who have been through the same thing. And the EDCT introduced me to other people who I would have never met otherwise.